Well, the image is one thing, and a human being is another, you know. It's very hard to live up to an image, I'll put it that way.
When we come back, we're going to bring you the strange story of another picture taken in Elvis's own backyard, several months after he was supposed to have died. Now, who do you think this is? Think about it, and we'll be right back.
Don't forget to call 1-900 The Elvis Files.
All right, I'm curious. Now, how many, please, in our audience have been to Graceland? May we see some hands? Ooh, quite a number of you. All right. What would you think if you'd visited Graceland, taken some typical tourist pictures, and then in the privacy of your living room, notice what seemed to be the face of Elvis Presley staring right out at you? I think you'd get very excited. Well, this is precisely what happened to a man named Mike Joseph on New Year's Eve Day, December 31st, 1977. Now, recently, Mike was interviewed about the events leading up to this amazing picture. Let's watch.
It was New Year's Eve, 77, when I took my wife and my son and my nephew down to Graceland. They had just opened up Memory Gardens where Elvis was laid to rest. And we were there for an hour, and we left back for home. Had the pictures developed and looked at them, put them away. One day after reading a book, I decided to look at my pictures again. I pulled them out, and this time I saw something in one of the pictures that I hadn't seen. My God, I had Elvis Presley sitting in the doorway, looking out at the fans walking past his grave. I have had the negatives examined by Kodak. And Kodak basically says that they are original. They have not been tampered with in any way. They were taken in sequence, uncut by the negatives, being original. They can tell. The emulsion number of the film was manufactured in 77. Each roll of film that is manufactured has a manufacturing date on it in the emulsion number. This is the shot that I took of the people walking and the bathhouse in the distance. We zero in here, and this is the same shot with just the chair. No one sitting in the chair. So that shows it was not a picture of someone sitting in a chair. This is my son once again blocking the doorway, and of course the picture where I first spotted the silhouette in the doorway.
All right. How many of you think that Mike Joseph photographed Elvis Presley? May we see some hands? Ah, it's getting more interesting. Well, the key question here is this. Why would Elvis risk going back to Graceland if he had engineered his own disappearance? Why would he be so careless as to sit in an open doorway? Gail, please.
Well, you have to realize at that point in time, the inner grounds were off limits to tourists. Plus, there was an entire swimming pool that separated Mike Joseph from the Poolhouse door. Elvis probably didn't think he was seen. Careless? Yeah, presidents have been careless too, if you remember Watergate.
I do. I can remember that far back.